And hello, I am Ross Collette, and this is my YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. I have often wondered what the real problem with success is. Why so many people do not succeed. Why it seems that they get so far and then they stumble and fail and fall. I have decided this. The real reason that people don't succeed is that they're afraid of failure. They're afraid that they're going to make a mistake. They're afraid that something's going to go wrong. They have fear of failure, and it has caused so many people to not even try or make a step. Can you imagine St. Peter on that first step? Oh my God, out of a boat onto water? Doesn't anybody know you can't do that? I have failed myself personally. I'm not bragging now, but I have failed thousands of times. You have too. I know sometimes that you have failed, but you got up and you kept trying. You know what I said? You got up. Every person in the entire world has a scar on their knee, either their left knee or their right knee, from when they fell down trying to walk. But that didn't deter you when you had that made-up mind kind of attitude that children have. I'm going to try one more time. You fall off the bicycle 100 times and you get on the bicycle again. You know, everything goes wrong and you keep on doing it again until you get it right. Don't let a fear of failing, or what people may say, oh, he tried, he did his best, but you know, your daddy was a failure too. Now, you can listen to that kind of talk and rhetoric if you want to, and you can use your fear of failure as an excuse to fail. I've had aunts that, well, you know, your people on your daddy's side, they never did amount to anything. I've had people tell me that there's really just no need in trying. Nobody in our family, as far back as you want to go, as anybody can remember, nobody has ever done good or made money or worked out. They haven't made it. And I'm going to tell you, it only creates in us a fear of failure. Well, what if I fail? My answer to that is, what if you do? The world doesn't end just because a rose didn't get enough water and it falls over dead. The world it keeps on spinning no matter what happens in this world. All of these dire predictions, the end is coming, the end is coming. Can I tell you something? It doesn't have to come to an end for you. It ain't over till it's over, and it ain't over for a long time now. You've got to get in your heart and in your mind that if I fail, so what? Listen, try your best. Do your best. My grandpappy told me, he said, aim at the stars, even if you only hit a stump. You've got to take a shot. You've got to get your shot in. You've got to make a step. One of my favorite songs is, I Made a Step, by the Mighty Clouds of Joy, by the way. And you and I have to know is, you know, some people say, well, what if you fail? What if you try your best? What if you spend all your money and get nothing in return? Can I tell you something? I honestly do not know. I can think of maybe 5 offhand, just off the top of my head here, 5 times that I spent absolutely everything I had in this world trying to be what? A success. And yet here I am and doing it again. Only this time I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge in what I spend my money on. And maybe you have to fail a few times in order to figure that out in this life. Well, I'm Ross Collette. I'm meddling in your life, and I don't mean to. I just want to help. Don't be afraid. Fear is a mind killer. Fear paralyzes your faith. You got to let it go. Turn it over to God. Take your shot. Take a step. I leave you in the sweet graces and the tender mercies of our Lord.